Today we're going to do a watercolor butterfly. It's a super simple design to do, and you're going to start off with your white gel polish nail. I've already pre-cured 2 coats. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little cotton ball or cotton pad. I like to use these ones from Young Nails because they have no linties, and we're just going to wipe off that sticky layer so it's going to look matte. Once that's done, we're going to set aside our wipe. And we're gonna get started with the Sharpies. I like to use a bunch of different colors, but today I'm going to do a purple and blue themed butterfly. So I'm just going to paint the wings and see where it goes. And now I'm going to take a brush. This is my Sharpie art brush by Pro Art Series 60. It's just a basic 0 size brush, but I like to use one specific brush. This is actually a new one. My other one's pretty hammered. But I like to use one specific brush for Sharpie art when it comes to bleeding the Sharpie, because it can break down over time, and also it starts to get frayed after a little while, and I like to have my gel brushes super smooth. So I'm just going to take my acetone right here, and I'm going to dip it in like this so it's a little wet but not soaking wet, and I'm going to start bleeding the art. Very pretty. All right, now I'm gonna take this little bit of alcohol that's in here and just rub this around to take off any remaining colors. You see how it stains the brush. So I'm just gonna clean this out really fast before I go on to the next step. I'm gonna pump this so we don't have black acetone. Okie dokie. Next step is for Sharpie art, it's incompatible with the acetone. If I were to take acetone and wipe this, a lot of the art would come right off. So what I like to do is just put a super thin coat of clear or top coat before doing the line art with gel. So I'm gonna go ahead and coat this super quick. Okay, super shiny now. Pop that in for 30 seconds to cure. And over here I've got my little, it's super messy, but I've got my little palette here with my black. These are from projects before. I'm gonna go ahead and put some glittery polish down on my little palette so that I can pick from it when I'm done with the black. All right, so that's cured. We don't have to wipe off the sticky layer. I'm gonna go ahead and take my art brush. It's this #1 brush. It's actually thinner than the other one, so I think there's a difference between brands. I think I got this at Michael's and I ordered this online. And I'm going to do the line art. I'm gonna roll my brush. You can't really see it here. I'm just gonna roll it in the paint so that it's evenly coated all the way around. And start to draw the butterfly. Pretty darn adorable. I'm gonna pop that in to cure. Just gonna flash cure that so it doesn't slide around. And I'm gonna take a plain, dry wipe and just clean off the gel. I don't use acetone on my gel brushes. I just simply wipe them because using the acetone will cause them to fray over time. So this way it keeps them nice and thin. Perfectly nice and thin. Alrighty, that's a good flash cure. And I'm gonna add some glitter. All right, then we're gonna pop that into cure for 30 seconds. And once that's cured, we're gonna go ahead and put on our top coat and then wipe off that last sticky layer and we'll get the final look. All right, we're gonna wipe off that last sticky layer with some acetone. Not all top coats require this. Some are no sticky top coats, but this one's sticky. And we have the final product. It's very, very simple, but also absolutely adorable. And that's it. If you have any requests, let me know and I will try to get them in. Thanks.